but all NBA first team. You got Anthony Davis, my favorite player, along with LeBron James. Yeah. And so 2 first-team All-NBA guys. I'm wondering, Mike, if you see any pressure, if Lakers fans, like our friend of the show, O'Shea Jackson Jr., if they feel any pressure, because it's very rare to have 2 first-team All-NBA guys. The last time it happened in the NBA was 2006, 2007. Amari Stoudemire, Steve Nash. They didn't win the championship. Back in the day, you had Moses Malone and Doc. Obviously, they won. Shaq and Kobe did it several times, I think 3 times. They won a championship. But when you're in that position, it's almost like you got to win. If you didn't win, what's wrong with you? You think they feel any pressure? Does Frank Vogel feel any pressure?
Well, of course. I mean, the Lakers always feel that way, whether or not Anthony Davis and LeBron James were on the first team, second team, third team, regardless. I mean, that was the expectation when they got Anthony Davis. And now you compound it with the fact that, and that's an interesting, listen, I don't want to, this isn't about for me, your pressure question isn't necessarily about the distinction and the honor of having 2 All-NBA players, first-team All-NBA players, which is fantastic. The pressure question is just about not just the Lakers as a franchise and their lofty standards, not just having both LeBron and Anthony Davis. The pressure question is really about this year and, the tragic passing of Kobe Bryant and the legacy and the weight that this franchise is carrying in order to win in his honor. It's a fan base that's, they're spoiled, as you know, and so they're not starved for a championship, but they're used to eating regularly, so to speak. And so they're waiting for a championship, and they feel like this year, especially now that they've got the Clippers, it reminded me a lot of 2004, Michael, when the Red Sox, it was better to come back against the Yankees and win the World Series. They feel so good about the Clippers, choking away the series against the Nuggets. So you got the Clippers are out. So now you're facing a team that wasn't supposed to be there. And so it'll be interesting to see how that pressure manifests itself with the Nuggets playing so loose and the Lakers knowing that, hey, this is our year. We're doing this for Kobe. Having said all of that, Michael, there is no pressure, at least in my mind, on LeBron James, because win or lose, if I could pivot back to the first team All-NBA selection.
Yeah, go ahead.
16 times he's been an All-NBA player, most ever. It's like, wait, another accolade? And so we were talking earlier, Michael. It's incredible, more than anybody. We were talking earlier. Oh, so let me finish my point, and then I'll pivot to something else. I don't know that a championship, at least for me, it doesn't affect LeBron's legacy either way. I don't look at it as, oh, yeah, exactly. Like if he wins it, he's one of the greatest ever. If he loses it, he's still one of the greatest ever.